What's up, guys? It is Frankie here at my family's house. Sorry if you hear some noise downstairs, but we're here to talk about another big win for the Lakers. 2 big wins in a row. I told you guys a few nights ago that I thought their win against the Bucks was their biggest win of the season. This is a win that, if not tops it, comes close to it. Going in, playing the Clippers in a road game, and beating them pretty well. Beating them by, 12-9, 112-103 win with a great performance from LeBron, AD, and Adrian Bradley, of all people, coming in and stopping the Clippers. And despite the horrendous performance from Rajon Rondo and Kuzma and Danny Green, it was okay. They were able to overcome it. And the thing is, and you have the Lakers here, and comment if we're alive here. I think we are. But what you have here with tonight's game, and this was again a huge game because the Lakers have lost to the Clippers twice already. The Lakers are really getting put together this year. As of late, the Clippers, now Paul George, and in the first half, Paul George was the best player on the court. I mean, getting to the basket, and that's the other thing I'm looking at this game. There's a lot of talking points. I'm gonna go back and forth on a lot of things here, but of all the big talking points in this game, one of them is the fact that the 2 best players on the floor were not the best players on their team. I mean, I think most of us would agree the best players on the floor for the Lakers and the Clippers are LeBron and Kawhi. Tonight, the best player for the Lakers, as good as LeBron was, the best player for the Lakers tonight was AD, and the best player for the Clippers tonight was Paul George. LeBron had, 30 points here tonight? I believe. AD had 30 points, LeBron had 28. And you had, Paul George had 31, Kawhi had 27. Kawhi was awful tonight from 3-point. 2 for 9. He was, and LeBron was getting him on defense. LeBron was outplaying Kawhi on both ends of the floor. Great wins for us. And Morris is garbage. Yeah, Morris is bad too. There's some bad players on the Lakers, and it didn't matter because again, you had LeBron being as great as he is. You had Anthony Davis coming in and getting to the bucket. 11 for 19 from the field, 30 points. What a monster. LeBron was not as good from the field goal line today, 7 for 17, but again, he did it with the 28 points, and he outplayed Kawhi on offense and defense. And then you had Avery Bradley coming in. It's like, you know what, I'm going to take this game over. And he scored 6 threes, 24 points. And again, they really didn't need anybody else. They didn't need, despite, McGee and Danny Green, who was bad, and Morris, bad, Kuzma, Howard, who barely played, Rondo. I mean, there's a lot of just nothing on the Lakers tonight. And only 7 minutes from Alex Caruso, my favorite player and everybody's favorite player. But it didn't matter because there were so many other great players for the Lakers. LeBron James, Morris, and Reggie won't pan out well for the Clippers. We'll see how that is. But for the Clippers tonight, and again, this is not a no big deal for the Clippers. The Clippers are going to be fine. They're going to be great. But and they've beaten the Lakers twice this year. There was another thing I took away from this game. Again, despite the fact that they lost, was you can put Clippers on the logo. You can put the Clippers at center court. You can have the Clippers be introduced at last. You can have the Clippers wear their home jerseys. It doesn't matter. It's a Lakers arena. It's a Lakers town. It always has been and probably always will be. And we saw that today. Even though it was a Clippers home game, the Lakers fans were wild. They overtook the building. And that is why if we get a 7-game Lakers-Clippers series, which I would love, I think most of us would love, the 3 games that they've played so far this season have been very compelling. So I would love to see a Lakers-Clippers Western Conference Finals. But that's going to be 7 home Laker games. The Clippers, you can try. The Clippers fans can try. At the end of the day, again, it's a Lakers town. And it will continue to be. As a Toronto fan, Kawhi being too bad today made me happy. I don't get that. You being upset about Kawhi. I mean, he got you the championship. He didn't want to be there, but he got you guys the championship. I don't understand why you guys would be upset at him. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way, but he got you the championship. I mean, I think you guys should be happy about Kawhi. But can he guard the freak? Yeah, Mike Francesa. Oh, gosh. But again, tonight you had 3 great scorers tonight for the Lakers. You had Davis, you had LeBron, and you had Bradley able to overcome the Clippers. And the Clippers, again, even though Paul George was great in the first half, it still ended up at 31 points. Kawhi today was bad from 3, 2 for 9. He did have his 27 points. He didn't really take over the fourth quarter. The Lakers were able to kind of just pull away. There wasn't really else. Again, Morris, Zubac, and Beverly played 69 minutes. Right? Yes, and only combined 8 points. Montrezl Harrell was the only one also off the bench who contributed. 34 minutes, he scored 20 points. He was great today. Everybody else wasn't really able to do well. And again, there's a lot of takeaways you can take from this game, but they're called takeaways for a reason. But my big one is the Lakers are back. If you ever, and I know they were great all year. I know the Lakers were terrific all year. The one problem that we had with them for the most part of the season was that they couldn't beat great teams. They lost to the Clippers twice. They lost to the Bucks. And they had a hard time beating those great teams. And that was the thing I told you guys about a few weeks ago. And it's why I wrote them off. I'm just like, this team can't beat great teams. And over the last few weeks, we've seen them win big game after big game. And then on Friday, they beat Milwaukee. A terrific performance on LeBron. And then Sunday, here today, they beat the Clippers. They finally get that win over the Clippers. They proved that they can beat the Clippers in a playoff series. And if you were sick of the LeBron MVP narrative, get ready. It's not slowing down after tomorrow. After tomorrow, it is not slowing down. It is going to continue. People are going to push for that LeBron MVP race. I still think this is Giannis's awards. We still want him. That's why we dislike him. Okay, that's fair. Clippers are the stepbrothers to the Lakers. Go to your basement. I mean, yes. Again, the Clippers are great. This could very well be at the end of the year, the Clippers are a better team than the Lakers. It could be very, very well that when we get to the Western Conference Finals, the Clippers win that series. But this is always a Lakers town. This is always has been and always will be a Lakers town, and we saw that again today. And we saw how great that was. And again, this was a fun game. Seeing these two teams go at it, seeing Patrick Beverley get teed up as usual, getting on LeBron's nerves. Again, the biggest, like on Twitter, people were just killing Rondo, and with good reason. He has been awful all year long. Doesn't add anything to this team, only detracts. I don't know why the Lakers keep putting him out there. I don't know what Vogel sees in him. Yeah, I know he was a champion like 10 years ago. His days are gone. Please move on. Just go away. Kuzma and Green, and I really liked the Danny Green acquisition for the Lakers. But yeah, today he was bad. Didn't score. I don't think he scored at all. Don't ever count LeBron out. Come playoff time, it's a whole different game. Oh yeah, and again that's you always have to wonder about LeBron. You have to wonder what is he going to do? Is he going to be? And of course, we know, and it's kind of touchy to talk about this, but whatever. We talk about touchy stuff on the show. The whole win-win for Kobe mentality. The whole, make Kobe proud mentality, the mama mentality. I'm sure LeBron's feeling that way. I'm sure LeBron has that in his heart to try. I mean, they've got the Kobe stuff on their patches. That the Kobe jerseys shine in every game. After every game, even Clippers games, it's there. So there's that still that part of you that just wants to win one for him, just wants to win it for Kobe, and so we might see LeBron this year just put it up, take it to another level to win one for him. So that is the X factor in all this, and it's kind of it's awkward to talk about, I guess, because it's using a def, but sometimes it's weird what motivates people. Sometimes even the worst thing can bring out the best in somebody. So we'll see how the Lakers handle this all. But again, great job tonight from the Lakers. They were 28% from three, they were 29% from three, as opposed to the Clippers, who were 23. Again, they had just barely more points. Don't really know if they had anything in the turnover department. Want to see what the team stats were from this game. Lakers were 5% better from field goal range. Clippers had 2 more turnovers. Lakers had a 12-point lead. Clippers had a 9. During the first half, I'm like, oh boy, the Clippers are going to run them out of the building again, but then they were never able to get hold of this game. When you have LeBron and AD playing like that, when you have those two playing as great as they are, it's hard to beat. And George and Kawhi tried, and George played great. Kawhi was okay, but again, he got outplayed by LeBron on both ends, so that's rough there. Because Rondo was great in the playoffs, I guess, but I mean, is it worth this? In a 7-game series, who do you think would win? 2013 LeBron over 2016 Curry. Probably, but I mean, it's close. That LeBron won a title, Curry didn't. But yeah, they're both great, so I'm not gonna pick and choose here. They were both terrific. Lakers over Bucks 2020. I'm not gonna go that far yet. I'm not gonna sit here and officially say, this is over. Lakers are going to the finals. It's close. It's tough. All year I had picked the Clippers. All year. The Clippers have never had a really long, great run. We've seen some ups and downs from Paul George this year. Today, nothing. No down from Paul George today. Today, he was like, I'm here, shut up. And he was great. So, in terms of, do I go with the Lakers? It's tough. Don't bet against LeBron, I guess. Don't bet against LeBron. Now, again, I've said this. I think the LeBron and AD combo is better than the Kawhi and Paul George combo. But I think the Clippers bench is deeper than the Lakers bench. So 1-2, the Lakers are probably better. 3-12, the Clippers are probably better. So it's who's going to win out there. I'm fascinated. I'm really hoping for this Western Conference Finals. I don't know. I mean, could the Rockets, the way they're playing right now with the small ball lineup, could they possibly upend everything and steal the show and change everything? Who knows? But right now, I'm still leaning towards Lakers, Clippers. Those are the two safe, reliable options right now. Those teams have been playing great all year. So, again, the only thing you worry about really with the Clippers, the only really thing you worry about, the only thing you really worry about is the fact that you really haven't gone on this long, great run of excellence. But we'll see. 20 people with Corona in Jersey, get ready. Oh gosh, yes. I don't think last time I saw the number was 4. And that is the other thing is how many of these NBA. I mean, we saw LeBron a few days ago say, "I'm not playing games. I'm not going to play games in which in which empty arenas. I'm not going to play those," which is an interesting take. But because you may very well have to do this if this Corona outbreak gets worse than we thought it than we think it's going to be. I don't think it's 21 cases in New Jersey. New Jersey has 6. Dadgummit. 100 cases in New York. We're all getting it. We're all gonna die. Yeah. Thank you, China. Thank you very much for this. I have nothing against China except that they're all killing us right now. Congrats to Wisconsin, by the way. Wisconsin, the MVPs of this. One person got it, and that one person recovered. Congratulations. Good job. 21 people have died. 8 have recovered. This is a horror. Millions. Oh my gosh. This is... Sorry to move on from this. But yeah, no. 20 people do not have it in New Jersey. It's 6. I'm probably going to be one of those people. But gosh. More people die from the flu. No, yeah, but we know about the flu. We don't know about this. The unknown is always scarier. That's why some people are scared of death, because it's the ultimate unknown. Coronavirus is an unknown to a lot of people, how severe it's going to be. Let's hope OJ gets it. OJ was saying, like, hey, be safe. OJ was wearing the mask out there. Trump now, I'm going to try to stay away from politics, but Trump might have it because he was at the conference, and apparently someone there had it, and shook hands with some. Oh, gosh. So we are in uncharted times here. It's fun. Fun times in America right now. But, at least we have the sports. At least we have the sports. As long as they don't get canceled, at least we have the sports to enjoy, to be able to separate us all from this. Corona will be scared of OJ, though. We're all scared of OJ. We're all scared. I mean, you never know what he could do. Bucks will clap the Lakers. And, I mean, there are a lot of bad pieces on the Lakers. So maybe that would... It would be great to see that matchup. Again, I'm not willing to make a definitive guarantee. Either, I think Lakers, Clippers, Lakers, Bucks, Clippers, Bucks. I think those series are going 6 or 7. I don't see it being a sweep. I don't see it being an easy good night. Could be wrong. But the way I see it, these are a lot of evenly matched teams. There are a lot of talent on all 3 of these teams. For whatever matchup we get, whether it's Lakers, Clippers, whether it's Clippers, Bucks, whether it's Lakers, Bucks, whether it's something else. There's a lot of parity right now going on. He just talked about it. He took a stab at it on Twitter. That's it. Not the first time OJ's taken a stab at something. R.I.P. America. It was a good run. We made it 244 years. But, yeah, this will... this is what takes us out. China does it to us. I like China. I usually do, but gosh, who would have thought? We gotta get away from this. We gotta get away from the China stuff. Gotta get away from this whole thing. It's just we're here to be a way to escape the sports. It's good. So it's a way to ignore all that and just enjoy everything going on. Oh man. So AD scores 30, LeBron scores 28. Terrible performances from both. And again, the Lakers pulled us off. And again, what I think is it the biggest win of the year? Thoughts on Bernie versus Biden? I'm going to give you a race prediction. I'm not going to give you a... We've gone off the rails here already, 15 minutes in, but that's what happens when we have chat. I'm going to give you just a gut feeling prediction on what's going to happen. Not on who I want to win, because I don't care. I think Biden's going to win. I think he has the delegate math. If Bernie has one debate where he beats Biden handily, I think he could turn the tables right now. I just think it's all set up. The establishment's going to be behind him. I think Biden's going to win. Please stay away from politics in the comments, please. We're not here for this. I'm just giving you what I think's going to happen. Again, stay away from it. So, big one here. If you're new to this channel, I should point out, and you like this complete chaos, make sure you subscribe down below for more content like this almost every week. We have a lot of stuff coming up here over the next few days. March Madness coming up. And how about my Rutgers Scarlet Knights all but locking up a spot in the NCAA tournament? for the first time in 29 years. It's been a long time coming. They beat Purdue yesterday. It looks like they've clinched their spot. My mom got me a Rutgers sweatshirt. I'll be wearing it next week. I'm so happy and so proud of this team. What Steve Peichel has done. Gio Baker, I love you. I love you so much. Love every guy on this team. Even if we don't win a game in the tournament, I'm just so happy about the journey this team has been on, how much they've improved over the year. And now we're back. And let's hope Rutgers is finally back. Let's hope we can use this as a way to build a great future. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't think we're winning the championship this year, and honestly, that's okay. I don't need us to win the championship. Anything after this, the fact that if we get into the tournament, that's all I need. Anything after that is gravy. But it would be nice to win a game or two. So, and we will have NCAA tournament stuff all next week, or not next week, but the week after that. Selection show on Sunday. We'll have a live reaction to the selection show. Don't really know if we have any NBA stuff this week. We may have something, but we can't confirm it at this point. So. We might have some NBA stuff, but don't rule it on yet, or don't lock it in yet. We do have baseball stuff coming up in a few weeks. We'll have a lot of Yankee stuff that we'll be doing, of course. All Rise, he'll be out for the opening day, which is just a bummer. And yeah, so we'll have having that. We'll have NFL free agency stuff if that comes around. A lot of big stuff to look forward to here as we get into the spring, head into the summer, and hopefully there'll be sports to talk about and enjoy. So. We're very much looking forward to getting into that. So make sure you subscribe here for all the latest. America's death was made in China. Yeah, of course. Everything was made in China, including the end of America. And they loved Kobe, and he died. Yeah. Oh, I guess China loved Kobe. Yeah, it's all just sad. Again, that whole Kobe thing. It's just that thing that you just think about, and it's just horrifying. You keep thinking about it. It's just like. Man, Kobe's really gone. Like it hits you like sometimes. It will never ever be something that I'll get over. It'll never. It'll always be that one thing in my mind that will just like, man, he's really gone, and it was so sudden. So we'll see what the Lakers can do this year if they can win one for Kobe. But man, this was again a great win today. I mean, you want to talk about the Mamba mentality? We talk about. Playing great for Kobe. Again, the last few games, beating the two best teams in the NBA in Milwaukee, or the two best teams in the NBA that are not the Lakers. Beating Milwaukee, beating the Clippers, two teams they're probably going to have to, if they're going to want to win this title, they're probably going to have to contend with those teams. To win that game, and win it as well as they did, didn't come down to the last minute. They had it in the bag both times, heading into the last minute. It's just to show that this Lakers team has really improved from where they were earlier in the year. Even though they were great at the beginning of the year, they really stepped it up a notch. With with LeBron, with AD, with all these guys, and they're beating good teams, which is what you want to see from the Lakers. They have to be. I have to tickle my mouse. All right, Ranch. Absolutely. Take care, man. I'll see you in a few days here. But yeah, again, to get this win, and again, get these wins over the last few days shows that the Lakers are really turning it on. They show they are. What's the word here? They're motivated. They're in a great spot. They're really and they're beating good teams. They're beating good teams, which is what they needed to do. So good for the Lakers. And again, I'm not worried about the Clippers. They're fine. I mean, I still think they're gonna make it to the conference finals. This isn't a panic time for the Clippers. This is just okay. They struggled. They lost this game. They beat them the first two times. They lost this time. All right, let's see what happens next. Let's see what happens next. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about the Clippers here. And yeah, we'll see. Like I wasn't worried about the Bucks on Friday night. I'm not worried about the Clippers right now. So, overall, again, this was a fun game. These three games that we've had of the Lakers and Clippers has been great all year long. They've been entertaining. They've been fun. They've been just great games. And so, I'm looking forward to seeing the last one. I don't know when the last one is. I guess it's in April. So I think that's. I can't remember if this was the game that got postponed because of Kobe's death or the next one. I can't remember which one is which. Or which one got postponed. But, overall, again, I can't wait for that last one. And we'll see how it goes there. It wouldn't be as bad if Kobe died in a normal way. Yeah, again, if Kobe died like a heart attack, it's like, okay, that's sad. If Kobe died like of drugs, here's the sad part about that. If Kobe died of drugs, you'd have those people saying, oh, he deserved it. Which is sad, a terrible way to look at it, but you'd have those people. Everyone can relate to, well, not everyone can relate to taking a private helicopter, but everyone can relate to driving your daughter to, or son, or whatever, to their sports, to their weekend sports activities. And then they, in just a tragic way, they die. It's something that we all imagine. It's routine. And for it to go so awry really just shocks all of us and saddens all of us. And again, it's the thing that I've always... I have to realize I have to keep moving my head up, because if I keep going down like this, then the camera doesn't go. So I have to keep my head up like this. But it was such a sad, tragic thing that again most of us can relate to, just taking your children to sports. So my parents have done it. They took me when I was younger. So it's something we all can relate to, and for it to just end like that is just tragic. Any other comments there, guys? Any questions? If we're not, then we'll wrap things up here in just a few minutes. And this was a big game. This was a big game, and people were ecstatic for this game. People were excited. Again, you had all the momentum these two teams had. The star power between these two teams. Sunday, 3:30, big ABC game, and it goes the Lakers' way. And I don't think that means necessarily that the Lakers are going to beat the Clippers in the finals. That in the conference finals, that means the Lakers are going to go all the way. But for now, it does prove for the Lakers that you can beat the Clippers. It does show, okay, we can do it. We can beat the Clippers. Now, we got to go out and do it. Well, first of all, we have to finish out the rest of the season. We have to clinch that number 1 seed. And then have to win the first round, second round, and then go into the conference finals and beat LA. Will that happen? Again, I don't know. We got a lot to see. We got a lot of basketball left to be played. Injuries could happen. You never know. And the Rockets could catch up. Who knows? The Suns are killing the Bucks. Oh my gosh, is that true? Well, Giannis is out Giannis is out the next 2 games, so actually maybe that's not a surprise. I was like, oh wow, Milwaukee's getting killed, and I realized, oh, Giannis is out. So, and I'm not totally worried here about. I'm not worried about again because Giannis is out. With a knee sprain, so they might struggle for the next 2 games, and then I'll be back. So, I'm not worried about Milwaukee. It's just that we're going through the Giannis-less phase. And again, we're going to have the discussion now. I feel like the discussion is going to ramp up, and I've been annoyed by it. I've been sick by it, but still the Bucks this bad without him. I mean, I guess, again, the reason why they're in this position is because he's so great. That's why, the reason why Milwaukee's in the position they are in right now is because he's so great. I mean, Chris Middleton, I'm sorry, I don't think Chris Middleton can carry a team, but Giannis can. That's why they're there. So, hold on, let me see if the MVP voting is... All right. So, I mean, I guess it just shows, without Giannis, we're not that good. But, if you have Giannis, you'll be fine. I don't have the NBA MVP odds right here. Again, I feel like tomorrow we are going to see on First Take and all the ESPN shows, we're going to have the argument. I've not wanted this argument. I've hated the thought of this argument. But I feel like we are going to have... I'll be back in a minute. My sister needs my help. All right, fine, man. You take care. I feel like we are going to have LeBron should win MVP over Giannis. The last 50, 60 games don't matter. LeBron was great in these 2. LeBron deserves it. It's the story. And I'm not really interested in it. I've felt for the most part this season, I'm like, Giannis deserved this. Lee Harvey, no, neither. I'm sure you have an opinion on it. I'll take neither for 1,000, Alex. But when you look at this, what are we talking about here? Yeah, the MVP vote. I have to keep reminding myself what I'm talking about. When you have this MVP vote, it's just, we're going to have, I feel like Giannis was the best player all year. There was a time that maybe Luka was, maybe Harden was, but Giannis, for the most part, has been the most consistent best player all year long. And so to think about, LeBron getting it all of a sudden, it just doesn't make sense to me. But that might happen. We might have it in the next few weeks. We might have tomorrow the LeBron deserves the MVP vote over Giannis. If he were to get it, if LeBron was to get this MVP, it'd be his 5th MVP, tied Jordan. So that would be a case in the LeBron-Jordan argument. So, yeah. We'll see what it is tomorrow, but I'm going to imagine that ESPN is going to be filled with the LeBron-Giannis debate, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'll just tune it out. I'll watch something else. Can't stand these debate shows. I really can't. I mean, First Take has now become the biggest show in sports, which I don't understand. I don't get it. The most interesting parts of the sports show is when they're breaking news or when Stephen A is interviewing something or when Max is interviewing something. Those are the best parts of the show. But when they're giving stupid debate arguments about nothing, that's the part of the show that just drives me up a wall and makes me want to never get involved in sports broadcasting. Because if that's popular, I don't want anything to do with it. But You put up with that nonsense. You avoid that. You put up with the nonsense so you can watch great games like today, so you can watch the tournament next week. We get conference tournaments here in the next few days. If you guys have any more comments, please let me know. We have the conference tournaments next week, or this week. Well, they started a few days ago. Now they're getting full on into it from next Monday to Sunday, so we get to really get into it. And again, it's why you put up with all this craziness, so you can watch great basketball. You can watch all these great stories. That's why we love talking about sports. So. Also, I should go back on Rutgers for just a second. Yesterday was at a youth. Want to get into just want to get into Rutgers here. I know we're off topic, but I have to talk about Rutgers and how great this is. Was at a youth basketball game yesterday, and I was a pal. Had a great time. Saw some people, wonderful time. And at the end of the game, we're near somebody, and somebody's watching the Rutgers game, and he tells me, "Hey, Rutgers and Purdue are going into overtime," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed." Watch the game. I assume we're going to lose, and then Geo Baker makes the big shot. Rutgers wins. We're going crazy. I'm celebrating with everybody I know. Just the idea of Gonzaga will win it all this year. I'm not willing to say that yet. Maybe Kansas, San Diego State, of all people, is like the 5th team in the country, even though they lost their conference tournament. A lot of chaos. There's no. It's why it's why I love what Rutgers is doing, because it's like, all right, I don't think Rutgers is going to win the tournament, but you know what? They got a shot. They got a shot because of all of this chaos, because of all of this confusion at the top. This is not a year. There's no strong favorite this year. There's just a bunch of craziness. So it's why I'm not willing to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, definitely, Rutgers is going to win the whole thing." So, or I'm sorry, why Gonzaga is going to win the whole thing. I said Rutgers, but. It was great yesterday being around fellow Rutgers fans, because I usually don't get to do that, and usually we don't have anything to celebrate. So being around a bunch of Rutgers people yesterday, celebrating the game, enjoying the moment, and looking forward to enjoying the Rutgers experience a little bit more, watching them in the Big Ten tournament, and then hopefully watch them win the whole or get into the tournament and hopefully win the whole thing. I'm not expecting it, but that'd be nice. So that'd be great. So yeah, again, we'll have some Rutgers stuff here next week, as well as the other college basketball stuff as we get ready for March Madness. Don't know what other NBA stuff we'll be doing. We'll be doing some NBA stuff here over the next few days, like we usually, over the next few weeks. But I don't know what exactly, because again, there'll be a lot of college basketball to watch, so I don't know what NBA games again we'll be doing. But hopefully we'll do some. I had to do these last two. I had to do Lakers Bucks. I had to do Lakers Clippers. These are the thoughts on daylight savings. I honestly don't have a problem with it. I know there's people out there that hate it and wish it would go away. I whatever, fine. Do we need it? I don't know if we need it, but it's like, all right, fine. We move the clocks back. It's cool. Or move the clocks forward. It's cool. It's nice. It's nice that it's 6:40 and the sun is still out. I love those. I love that about summer. So it also means summer's coming. It means summer is coming, and hopefully with summer coming, meaning the coronavirus going away for a while, and then coming back in the fall and being even worse. So I hate winter daylight savings. Yeah, it's whatever. Again, I understand. I guess I understand why some people hate it, but to me, I'm like, It's just I'm just not angry enough to hate it. I'm just not angry enough to this is the travesty. I mean, we have real travesties going on right now with these diseases. So it's like that I'm worried about. Fall is my favorite season. My favorite's all summer. Least favorite sports season, but favorite just season in terms of just going outside, the pool, the water, the beach, everything, and not having school is a big part of it. So, 2021 will be the White Claw. So don't even. If we make it to 2021, which is no guarantee at this point. I mean, it's 50-50 we make it to next year. It's 50-50 at best. The good news is for us young people, if we get coronavirus, which we're all probably going to get it at some point, if we get it, it probably isn't going to kill us, because it really, if you are elderly or have a pre-existing condition, you're probably dying from this. So sorry about that. But yeah, if you're young, it's like, okay, all right, cool. You'll probably survive it. It'll probably just be like a little hiccup and then on your way. I just hate the idea. Again, I'm probably gonna get it at some point. I just hate the idea of getting it, not knowing what it is, because I know what a flu is. It's terrible, but I know what the flu is. I know what a cold is. I can't. The idea of a coronavirus is just all new and gross. I don't want to think about it. But I'll get it. I'll probably get it. I'll probably be in seclusion for a few days, and then hopefully I'll come out of it just fine. I got the swine flu back in the day, and I made it out just fine. I mean, I don't know how that whole survival of the fittest thing works. I should have gone down to the swine flu, but I made it. Scientists say they won't find a cure till next year. Yeah, great job, great timing. Yeah, next year. After everyone gets it, and after like 10 million people die, you'll have it by then. Thanks. Speed it up. This is also a Frankie yells at stuff. This is Frankie yelling at the world. Looking at ESPN right now to see what the headlines are. Yeah, again, LeBron ignores Beverly's attempt to taunt him, and Lakers win over the Clippers. Giannis out 2 games. Again, this is a great win for the Lakers Nation right now. Again, you get to ignore the fact how bad Rondo was. You get to ignore how bad Kuzma was. You get to ignore all that and ignore how bad Danny Green was, and just focus on how great LeBron was. It triggers infants and not literally people the most, of course, because of the immune system. Alright, yeah, I get it. That makes sense. So, if no one else comes in the next 5 minutes, we'll wrap things up here because it looks like people are tuning out. We started talking about the coronavirus and they were done. They weren't in for this. But again, overall, I enjoyed this game, and again, a big win for the Lakers. A big win for the Lakers to get this, to prove that you can beat the Clippers. Now let's see what they can do for the rest of the year. Let's see if they can hold on to that number 1 seed, and if they can get that, okay, 2 people are in now. And if they can get that, then who knows? Who knows what the Lakers can do if they can get onto this home field advantage? Because they're gonna have, if they play the Clippers, they're getting 7 home games. No doubt about it. If the Lakers play the Clippers, they're getting 7 darn home games. So, enjoy this moment, relish it. They're too naive and want. I really don't want to think about that. Don't want to. I'm not gonna acknowledge that. But man, again, for the Lakers to win that, for the Lakers to get this win is big. Again, they have their 2 biggest wins back to back. Imagine if LeBron goes and wins the championship and pulls off his jersey to show Kobe jersey underneath. That'd be too corny. That'd be too corny. I just want him to win the championship and just maybe like someone would pull out a Kobe jersey, like someone would get a Kobe jersey and like LeBron would hold it up. Like that's what I'm dreaming of. I don't know what it would be. I don't know what it would be exactly. I don't know what exactly would it be. Yeah, I don't want didn't like a Thunder player, whoever won the dunk contest for the Thunder last year, I forget his name. Didn't he dunk the ball and then rip open his jersey and there was a Superman jersey? That's what I'm imagining. I don't want that. I mean, I want a Kobe tribute at the end of the game, of course, if the Lakers win it. But I don't know if I want it like that. There's a different way to do it. But first, the Lakers have to win the darn thing. First, the Lakers have to win it. And by the way, what I've noticed, the Lakers won the championship in 2000, and they won the championship in 2010. So, what happens here in 2020? I hope he doesn't yell Kobe. If he yells Kobe, fine. I've heard him yell Cleveland. If he yelled Kobe, it'd be nice. It'd be sweet. I wouldn't complain. Again, whatever he does, whatever he wants to do for Kobe's, whatever he wants to do to pay tribute to Kobe, go ahead. But first, yeah, they'll pay tribute to Kobe in some way. But first, they have to win the darn thing. First, win the whole bleeping thing, to quote Major League. All right, that's what they have to do first, and most importantly. And then after that, then you can do all your Kobe tributes that I'm sure you're gonna want to do. It'll be an emotional time. I don't want to think about it right now. But, again, they have to win the thing. They have to beat whoever they have to play in front of them. And now I'm worried. I am worried, though, that in terms of the Lakers playoff series, I wanted Lakers Pelicans to start. It looks like that's not going to happen. Or if the Pelicans have many games to get to climb back. I want Lakers Pelicans. I want LeBron Zion in the first round, but it looks like we might not get it. Which is sad, but, I guess, we'll get... Either way, I hope LeBron wins the championship. Yeah, that's my goal. I mean, if there's any reason, I want LeBron to win the championship that year for Kobe. I mean, if the Bucks won, it'd be like, oh, cool, Giannis, the new star of the league. Good for him that he got his first ring. If Kawhi won, if the Clippers won, it'd be, oh, great, Kawhi. 3 rings on 3 different teams. He's one of the greatest ever. So either way, I like the stories here. Is there any bad story here? I mean, if the Rockets won, wow, Westbrook and Harden, they finally shut up the critics. Celtics won, a return to glory. Jason Tatum completes this unbelievable arc. Is there really any bad story here if anyone wins the title? If Toronto wins, wow, they came back, they repeated. I don't think there's really a truly bad story in terms of anyone winning the title. I think they're all good stories. If Bucks wins, it'll be like Mahomes winning with Chiefs. They'll be like, okay, here's this dominant player. He's going to be in your lives for the next 15 years, and he's going to lead this league into a new generation. Rockets are boring. No, if the Rockets win again, you get to say, "Wow, Westbrook and Harden, they shut up their critics."
And Daryl Morey comes back from almost getting fired at the beginning of the year to winning a championship. And be like, okay, at least there's a story there. Again, I don't think there's a boring story out there. And the Rockets, by the way, are interesting. Say what you want about the Rockets, they're interesting. When they're winning, it's the coolest thing because their small ball is working perfectly and the three is hitting great. When they're losing, it's the most annoying thing because it's like, why are you still shooting the three? You can't shoot it. Rockets are great when they win. Terrible when they lose. I know, but they're such divas. Yeah, they are. I mean, I get it, but it's like, look, they're great players. I might not like them personally, but like they're great players. They're great players. So, I like to see great players recognized, except for the Astros. If the Astros win the title this year, I'm not going to be happy about that. But if the Astros win the title, then there's another story there. Wow, the Astros, self-inflicted wounds, mind you, but they shut up their critics and they proved we're great and we can win a title without buzzers or bats or trash cans. The Rockets won't win, I hope. The Rockets, if the Rockets win, I don't mind. Again, there's no team I really want to win or don't want to win. I guess specifically the Lakers. If the Lakers win, at least they do it for Kobe. That's the best story. If the Lakers win, they do it for Kobe. That's the best story. Everyone is under 6'6". I'm sorry. That's fine. But, bang, bang. Haven't had any of this water yet. Just talk for 36 minutes. Don't really think anything else is going on here in the last 2 days. Nothing really with baseball. Nothing really with the NBA here. We've already covered it. College basketball, there's 5 teams that's already locked up a spot. We'll have more locked up over the next week. In terms of the NFL, again, we're just waiting on Brady. We're waiting on those kind of stories here, which I'm sure will be resolved in the next few days. The Rocket team is under 6'6", the starting lineup. No, yeah, we know. Everybody's under 6'6". 6'6", the devil. Everyone's under 6'6". And that would be a cool. That would be a cool story. It's like, wow, all these small guys won the title. Has that ever happened? That's never happened, I think, in the history of the NBA. And so that would be cool. Again, there's no really bad story. That's why the reason why people are pushing for LeBron to win the MVP right now is because it's the best story. This guy in year 17 won a fifth MVP and did it on his third team. That's the best story. Wingstop or no? Illuminati confirmed. Wingstop, I don't know. Yeah. So, I don't know. But, regardless, again, it's going to be interesting to see if the Rockets can pull it off. I don't think they will. If I had to guess, I don't think they will. I think eventually Westbrook and Harden postseason jitters will come back. And I just think the Lakers and Clippers are better. Overall, I just think the Lakers will... If I had to choose between the Giants or the Jets, who would you choose? I think I would choose the Giants. I think I would choose that because they're the team that's won the championships. They've won the 4. They have that history. I would take the Giants over the Jets, who haven't won anything in 50 years. So. I picked Giants because the Jets haven't done... Exactly. Yeah, you knew that. Ranch, you knew it. I picked Giants because the Jets haven't won anything. And even if the Jets win the next title, it's like, okay, the Giants still have 4. So I'd still probably pick the Giants overall for their history. I mean, again, the 4 titles, the 2 with the one with Sims, the one with Hostetler, and the 2 with Eli. So, again, I'd probably pick those. But either way, I want both of these teams to do well. Since overrated Joe Hollywood Clown. Oh, Joe was not overrated. Okay, well, Joe was not a good quarterback. Joe threw a lot of interceptions. Joe actually shouldn't have won MVP. All right, yeah, you're making my point for me. Joe should not have won MVP in that Super Bowl. I forgot the running back for the Jets, but that guy should have won MVP. Joe barely did anything in that game. Super Bowl 3. The Jets' running game was what won them that game. Namath was a game manager. The running back did all the work. The Jets' running back was a guy by the name of... Matt Snell. 30 carries, 121 yards, 1 touchdown. That's who should have won MVP, not Namath. I know it's a fun story, but Namath shouldn't have won it. Jets are a joke. Oh, yeah, we know that. Jets will be better in the next 5 years, I believe. We've said that every year for the last 50 years. Oh, they'll be better in the next 5 years. Maybe they will. They need to draft a wide receiver and O-line for Donald. Yes, they do need that. They need that help, but I can't trust. I don't trust this. I don't trust this time that they've had, and I don't like Gase. I don't think Gase is a good coach, and that's the other big problem. He was all Hollywood, good looks last year, and had a lot of honeys. Oh yeah, I know that. I know that. Like, how did Sam Darnold get mono and Joe Namath never did? Like, that's what I want to know. Because Sam Darnold's an altar boy, I think. You can't convince me Joe Namath was anything close to an altar boy. Maybe now he's moved on, but like back in the day, whoo! They say that it would be better if he would never do anything. The coach is the problem. No, yeah, we've talked about this. Gase is not a good coach, I feel like. I don't feel like he's the guy for the team. I don't understand why they went with him. But, yeah. And now, if you're the Giants, you have Joe Judge, you can turn this whole thing around. You can take back this city. You can, alright, this is our city now. And we're going to be great again. But I don't know if the Giants are going to do that. Because Joe was too good. He was. Joe, man. If there was a book of Joe Namath stories from women, I would just read them. I would read all of them. I'd read every single one. What a guy. What a guy. And love him. Thoughts on Sleepy Frank? Did you see Sleepy Joe? I did. I watched these primaries. Joe's winning. I'm not giving opinions on it because I want to give an opinion because I don't really care. I do care, but I just don't want to give it to you guys. But yeah, Sleepy Joe, he's still in it. Do you think Baker Mayfield will do better this year? I don't know what happened. I don't know. After how bad he was last year, maybe it was just the coaching. I don't know. Maybe this year will turn around. Could he be worse than he was last year? I don't know. I just don't want any more I don't want any more Baker Mayfield progressive commercials. So I can't confirm it yet. I can't. If I had to guess right now, I guess I'll say yes, but it's tough. Thoughts on Mike Fran? Mike Francesa is really bad now. He's not been good in years. He's awful. And, at least he's not on WFAN anymore. I guess he's on for 30 minutes, but it is such a joke. He's so bad. He's so tired. He just seems lost. So, they gotta move on from Francesa. Please, for the love of all things, they have to move on from Francesa. Can't take any more of it. But yeah, now Joe and Evan are doing the afternoon, and I like Joe and Evan, so that's good for them. Maybe if ads make me want to end it all. It's not that the ads, I don't care about the ads. I've seen a lot of them, but it's not that I hate him in general. It's just that, like, wow, you're getting all these ads, and you stink. You stunk this year. That's my problem, is that you got all these ads, and you were terrible. And they're like, hey, we'll be back next year. It's like, I don't want to see any more ads unless you're good. Skip Bayless said, like, who cares? Skip Bayless is irrelevant. He is irrelevant. He is a hack. Stop paying attention to what Skip Bayless says. Mets won today. Oh, in spring training? Oh, good job, Terry. Good for you. Hey, Terry isn't here. Good job, Terry. Nice win there for the Mets. But, they don't count to the regular season. We'll see what happens in a few weeks. Edwin Diaz, don't blow any saves, Edwin Diaz. That's all you need. That's all you need. And the Mets will be fine. I don't know why he's the closer for this team. Yeah, we have not talked about this game in a while, though. I was hoping more people would show up, and we've had a few people show up, and thank you. Exactly. Don't ignore Skip Bayless. He's a hack. And if you take him seriously, you're an idiot. Sorry, I don't mean to just stereotype people, but yeah, you're being played. You're being worked. He's an idiot, and if you listen to it and actually believe every word he says, I used to do it, but I was like 14, 15 years old. Then I realized it was the shtick, and I moved on with my life. And I've become a better person because of it. So yeah, once you quit Skip Bayless, you become better. Colin's awful too. Go look at back after this on Twitter, Sports Funhouse. Go look at him. Coward is a joke. Coward's making stuff up. He's pretending he's giving all these crazy opinions and hoping one of them is right. Coward's a clown too. Give me a break. Do you think the Bucks are really that good, or do you think the East is just bad? No, I think the Bucks are really good. And it's mainly Giannis being a super crazy force of freak of nature is why they're here. Colin's daughter. I have not seen Colin's daughter, and alright, I'll take your word for it. You introduced me to a lot of weird people online, so I'm not gonna, I try to stay away from that. But, man. Coming up on the 45-minute mark here. Thank you guys, by the way, for 3,600 subscribers, which We've been getting new subscribers every single day here. The channel is really growing, so I really appreciate you guys for helping me out with that. Liv Cowherd. Okay, Liv Cowherd. I think I've heard of her. I just Liv Cowherd. Oh, she's on Instagram. I was like, I don't know what she's doing. She's in Arizona State. Okay. Is she does she do anything? Is she a person? Does she have any hobbies? You should One Guy, One Horse. It's a great movie. One Guy, One Horse. Alright, such a weird title. One Guy, One Horse. I fall for it every time. I fall for it every single time because I'm a moron. Did you hear about the Brady Belichick phone calls? Yeah, I heard about those. I don't know what to make of the whole Brady stuff. She's just a regular 20-year-old going to school. Oh, okay. But I was wondering again, is she a model or something? No, okay. I didn't think you would fall for it because I'm an idiot. That's why I'm a moron. Of course, I would fall for it. You have to know that by now, Ranch. I'm a clown. That's why I'm on YouTube, because there's other clowns out there who have millions of subscribers and have no talent at all. So I'm like, if they're making millions of dollars and they have no brain, I can do it too. Brady to Niners and Jimmy back to the Pats makes perfect sense. It's just what are you doing? If you're Brady, you're really at the end of your career. You're gonna go to San Francisco. You're gonna go to Tennessee, maybe Vegas. It's just I just don't understand why at Brady at this point would just be yeah, I'm done. I don't get it. Why would he sit there? I don't know. Ram Ranch. I don't know if I know what that is either. Oh, the song by Grant McDowell. No, I don't know what that is. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a Grant McDowell fan. Put your Joaquin makeup on now. Oh yeah, we should do the Joaquin. That's bad kicks right there. I don't care at this point. There's 2 or 3 of you watching. If you're watching this still, you clearly like me, so I can just do whatever that guy want. The Rams are a person named Ram. I have no idea, but yeah, I'm a clown. So again, I don't know what Brady's doing here. I have no idea what Brady's doing. I think he's staying. Because again, I don't understand why at this point in his life you just sit there and go, I'm gone. Ram Ranch is a great song. I'm sure it is. I just don't, there's some music I haven't listened to. Never heard of it. Who made it? Again, Grant McDowell or something like that? I'm guessing it's country. I don't listen to country music. I don't listen to new country music anymore. I listen to a lot of old country. I used to like country music because back in the day, I had 15 channels because we couldn't afford cable, and one of the channels we had was the country music channel. So I listened to a lot of country music back in the day. I don't do it anymore, but now I listen to pop and rap. Oh gosh, we've gone off the rails here, and that's great. I'm glad that you guys have come this late here to talk about this. Talk about this great Lakers victory. He wants a good receiving core, and Belichick doesn't want him there. That's weird. I makes sense that he wanted a good receiving core because Brady's is this old. Brady's old. He can't do it anymore the way he used to. Belichick doesn't want him there. I don't know why would Belichick not want him there? After 20 years, he's just yeah, you can go. It's their relationship to me is so weird. I don't understand what's going on there with the Patriots. I think he's gonna stay because again, I don't understand why he'd leave at this point in his life. But I kind of want him to leave because if he stays, then we've wasted our time for the last month. We've wasted our life for the last month, 2 months, figuring out what he was gonna do, and he stayed there all along. So it's whatever he does is it'll be very interesting to see what happens to the greatest quarterback I think of all time and where he goes from here. Get OBJ and Brown and Brady will stay. Yeah, but first of all, they're not getting Brown again. I don't think they would do that again. I don't think they'd be that stupid again. But an OBJ, I mean, look, it's clear. I don't understand why the Patriots would just put in more craziness in their locker room. Diggs to the Pats or OBJ. I guess that would help. I think him to the Raiders, Niners, or Panthers. Yeah, bring Brown back. I mean, it'd be nice for just a few minutes, but we saw what happened last time. We saw the chaos, the sexual assault stuff. Get rid of Belichick for Rex. No, that's moronic. Belichick is still the greatest coach of all time, and he's still a great coach, even though last year they stunk. Well, they stunk by Patriot standards. They still made the playoffs. So, oh boy, is this the end of the Patriots dynasty? Yeah, maybe. Imagine OBJ and Brown in the same team. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. It's not worth it. At this point, it's not worth it for the Patriots to... Rex Ryan's not a good coach. Rex Ryan is a defensive coordinator. He is not a good coach. Sorry, Ranch. I know you like him. Rex Ryan is not a good coach. I shouldn't have said moronic, but I'm tired. I was up late last night. Woke up in the middle of the night. Was tired. So I lost an hour of sleep. So maybe I'm a little cranky. But like Rex Ryan's not a good... Rex Ryan is a defensive coordinator. Drew Barrymore, obviously. Rex Ryan and Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore, obviously. Drew Barrymore's been in some good movies. The only movie Rex Ryan was in That's My Boy, which is one of the 10 worst movies ever made. Thank God Sandler redeemed himself with what was that movie? Uncut Gems. At least he redeemed himself there. But for now, I mean, ugh. So, again, overall, this was a fun game. This was a fun game for both teams. And the Lakers outplayed the Clippers. Lakers played better. Lakers scored more, which is obviously what you need to do if you're going to win a game. Saying a lot of obvious stuff right now. But yeah, we saw another great performance from the great combo that is LeBron and Anthony Davis with a side of Avery Bradley to give them the win. And now, again, if you're the Lakers, you can show we can beat whatever. We can beat the Clippers. We can beat any of these teams. We beat the Clippers. We beat the Bucks. We can go out there and beat anybody, which is big for them. That doesn't mean the Lakers are going to win it all. But again, for one game, for 2 games here, now you prove that we can do this. Any other comments here, guys, or no? If you don't have any more comments, everybody is buying waters in my town. It's a joke. Yeah, because everybody's scared. Everybody's nervous. It's the apocalypse. We're all going to die. Buy Purell, all right? Buy a whole lot of Purell. You know, this game was some quality basketball. Yeah. Can't complain. Again, real quality, solid basketball. What do you expect from these two teams? And again, Lakers-Bucks had some good basketball too. So you know what? I'll take this in the playoffs, please. I'll take this in the playoffs. I'll take this in the finals. Give me more of it. Oh boy. Anything else there? I like both of these teams. Again, they're my 3 picks right now. Lakers, Clippers, Bucks. I don't see anyone else right now coming close to that. Unless the Rockets get to another level. Unless the Celtics get to another level. Right now, the only 3 teams that can compete with each other for the title right now, the way they're playing, Lakers, Clippers, Bucks. Gotta hear what they're listening to downstairs. Gotta see that soon. Zippity. I saw a guy buy all the gas masks. Do you need gas masks? I think you just need masks. Or, no, they say masks don't work. Or whatever. I think just don't cough on anybody. Use a bunch of Purell. And look, again, if you're young, if you get it, it's probably not going to be that severe. You're probably going to make it out okay. And if not, hey, it was a good run. You can sit there and go, hey, cheers, it was a good run. Off to the unknown. Oh, boy. Lakers, Clippers, Western Conference Finals, I would love. Give that to me. Those 2 teams battling out 7 games, love it. Get those 2, again, the star power, LeBron, AD on one side, Kawhi, Paul George on another side. You add Dwight Howard, that's 5 Hall of Famers, probably. Boomers must be scared of Corona. Yes, this is the ultimate Corona, just fearful of everything. We should all be. We should all be terrified. This is the great unknown. We don't know what this is. And it's coming and coming and it's growing. It's like Godzilla or something. It's just like it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There's still 300 cases out there right now in America. At least. Never mind, there's 400 cases right now. There's 421 cases. 421. And 6 in my home state. And no one's recovered yet. So yeah, you're darn right I'm terrified. You're darn right I'm nervous. Thoughts on camel smokers? I don't get it. Don't smoke, period. Just don't smoke. Aren't we clear now? Like, don't smoke? I think we all should know not to smoke. They've made it abundantly clear that's bad for your lungs. But, whatever. Lakers versus Toronto, my final prediction. I can't go Toronto. Not yet. Not yet. I can't say Toronto yet. Not right now. I mean, Toronto's good, but they're missing Kawhi. They're a really good team. They've improved a lot this year. Everybody's really stepped up. But you're missing that key great player. You don't have that. And that's what you had last year with Kawhi. And you don't have that this year. So, smoke equals bad. Yes. It's clear. If you watch this live stream, like you do like a look back at this live stream, and it's funny how this room went from light to dark. You're watching the Hockey Fame. Oh, the Hall of Fame? First, is it Hockey Fame or Hall? Oh, the hockey game. I know I'm just trolling him again. Oh, okay. Yeah. You troll me for some reason. Yeah. I like you, Ranch, even though you troll me. Are you watching the hockey? You know I don't watch hockey games. I don't even know what hockey game it is. Is it the Rangers? I don't know what hockey game would be important enough right now. I don't watch hockey. Just not interested. You know, again, it's just not my thing. So, maybe if the Devils or Rangers are in it, I don't know what icing is. I don't know what offsides. I guess I know what offsides is. I don't know what icing is. I don't know just what goes on. It's just weird. So yeah, I'm not into hockey. I did used to camel smoke a bit when I was 18, 20, last 30 years ago. No, at least you're not doing it now. Kids, don't smoke. I still don't understand people but I'll watch playoffs. Oh, you watch the Kings. I don't understand people that still smoke. Like, you know that stuff's bad for you. Go anywhere. Watch the movie The Insider. Like, watch a bunch of stuff. Smoking, bad. It kills you. Do you live in the county? Because I see some woods behind you. I don't know where I live. Or I can't tell you where I live. Because, yeah. So, I don't know where I live right now. But yeah, this was, overall, we're wrapping things up here in the next 2 minutes. So if you have any final questions, final comments, please let us know so we can wrap things up here. But again, great win for the Lakers. They proved they can beat the Clippers and they proved they can beat the Bucks. And now they're a legitimate threat again. They probably were always a legitimate threat, but now they become even greater. What's up, Jordan? Do you play video games? I haven't played it for a while, but if the PlayStation 5 comes out, if the PlayStation 5 is a feature that allows you to play the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'm buying that. I'm buying that and I'm playing it. Because there's a lot of games that I haven't played in a long time and I want to play them. So yeah, that'll be fun. But again, this is a great Lakers win. They keep it rolling here. Cannot wait for the playoffs, hopefully, to see these two teams again. So, if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below. I do want to say a couple things about what we're doing here again. Don't know what we're doing for the NBA stuff for the next few days, but next Sunday, the college basketball selection show, live reaction, will be on 5:30, 5:45. I don't know when exactly, but right before the tournament, right before the selection show, come here and we're going to break down the whole thing. We'll have all the teams. We'll do live reactions. We'll do everything that we're going to be doing here. Breaking down all 68 teams and seeing who gets into the NCAA tournament and hopefully seeing if my Rutgers team gets in. Bengals versus Redskins, Super Bowl 55. Please. If that happens, then you're from the future. That'd be quite a Super Bowl. But what would change for that to happen? But yeah, so we'll have NCAA tournament selection show next Sunday. We'll have a Rutgers thing next Sunday if they get in. We'll have a few other stuff. And then we'll have the tournament after that. NBA Buzzer Beaters Part 11 comes out sometime soon. I don't know when. Looks like could be next week, could be the week after. Don't know when. But Part 11 will come out soon. We'll have a few other NBA videos throughout the rest of the year as we get ready for the regular season. Baseball stuff coming up the next few weeks with all the with the regular season stuff. And we'll be doing a bunch of Yankee videos when that starts. So a lot of great stuff to look forward to on this channel. Make sure you subscribe for more. We're growing every day. Thanks to you guys. And again, the best is yet to come. So Thank you guys again. Congrats to the Lakers on a big win over the Clippers. They finally get their win against the Clippers. The series is now Clippers 2, Lakers 1. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Don't get corona. See ya.